Yes.
Welcome to the BCX Employee Digital Innovation Award. 6,900 employees were invited to solve the 2020 BCX Innovation Challenge. Many submitted innovative ideas, but there can only be one winner. Watch as these top innovators take on 8 judges to win first place in the 2020 BCX Employee Digital Innovation Awards. Welcome, BCX, to the finale of the inaugural BCX Employee Digital Innovation Awards. A big welcome to our guests of honor this morning, which are, of course, our 3 finalists for this year's competition. My name is Pila Lubisi. I will be your master of ceremony this morning. To kick off proceedings, a man who needs no introduction, our CEO, Jonas Bohosh. Morning, Jonas.
Right. Morning, Phil. How are you doing? Right?
Very good. Are you well?
I'm well, thank
Fantastic.
you. Thank you. I can't look as snazzy as you, but well, thank you very much. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank
Kick us off.
Right. So good morning, everybody. Good morning to you all. Let me say firstly, so welcome to, as Pila has said, to our inaugural BCX Digital Innovation Awards for our employees. So thank you very much all. I'm sure all of you are watching wondering who is the winner today. I must say before I start that these awards, unlike the other awards, are really for our employees, the BCX employees who found ways or solutions to solve our problems. So I'm looking forward to the ideas and those who are going to win. I must also add that this year has been a very eventful year, and all of us are worried about it. At some stage when you grow up, when you get to my age, I suppose, you'll be able to tell your grandchildren that you lived in the year 2020 where there was something called the coronavirus, and speak to them about how that virus changed our lives overnight. So how overnight this virus changed the way we lived our lives. But COVID has reminded us of few things. The first thing it reminded us of is that life is short. Therefore, you must always be present and live it to the fullest. Number 2, it reminded us that our health is wealth. Therefore, take care of yourself, take care of your mind, body, and soul. What it also reminded us of is that change is constant. Change is permanent. And the pace of change is accelerating. What that means is that only those who can adapt will survive. Not the biggest, not the fastest, but those that can adapt will survive. What this means is that companies like ours, companies like BCX, can only survive if we find ways to constantly innovate. And that innovation must not be a once-off thing. Actually, innovation must be part and parcel of our lives as a company. We have found different ways to try and make this part and parcel of our lives. We've got the digital awards. We've got we've got the platform where people can come with ideas. We also have solutions or assignments for people to come with ideas on how we can innovate. That helps us as an organization to embed this in our culture, in our DNA. Because if we do this, not only will we be able to survive, but we'll thrive. We'll be able to go out there in the marketplace and differentiate ourselves from other people. Not only that, but we'll be able to find ways to solve our customers' business problems. And that's the only way for us to be relevant. And that's important for us. We have a promise, and our promise as BCX is to transform lives out there. Our promise is to innovate how people learn, live, and work. And I must say that when we put this together about a year or two ago, I was not sure if this will actually work. But I can say safely that we as BCX are starting to live that promise. Innovate how people learn, live, and work. So we launched two things this year. Earlier this year, we launched a brand positioning campaign. And that campaign, we termed Innovation Thrives in Difficult Times. And there we called our customers, we called our competitors, and innovative thinkers out there to come up with ways of how to live in this difficult, in these difficult times. And we as BCX took a lead that. So we lived according to that. You'll all be aware that we launched the COVID Connect application. The application that's being used today by government to manage COVID cases, to look at all the hotspots and be able to come up with the things that the president, when he calls us into our meeting now and again, family meeting, where he uses this information from our application to do that. Not only that, we did some of the applications for enterprise customers. So that is how we as BCX are starting to live that promise. The second thing that what we did is to launch the BCX Digital Innovation Award. You're aware that earlier this year, and this is the second year running, earlier this year, we launched, we had an event together with Sunday Times, and we gave awards to our SMMEs and also enterprise customers who came with innovative ideas. And as we speak, some of them we are talking to on how we as BCX can be part of that. That was an external program. Today, we're talking about an internal program, and that is awards for our employees. The BCX Digital Innovation Employee Awards. It's quite a mouthful, but that is what it is today. I must say I'm excited. Just like Pilar, I'm excited that a number of people listen to the call for us to find innovative ways to solve our problems. We've got about 67 people who responded to their call, and I'm looking forward to seeing the winners today. In closing, thank you very much, everybody, for participating. It is important that we make this part and parcel of the fabric of BCX. I'm looking forward to people who are going to win today. And let me say that we as BCX must take this opportunity not only to celebrate them, but also to recognize the kind of ideas they brought to BCX. On that note, thank you very much. Pilar, thank you very much. As I said that I can't be as lazy as you, but let me hand over to you.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
One day I'll have your hairstyle. I promise.
You should. You should. It works wonders. Right. I promise you.
Right.
I'll hook you up with my barber. Don't stress. No problem.
You. Thank you very much. Thank you, man.
With that being said, if you are sitting there wondering how we got here, if maybe you've been living under the rock for the last couple of months, as Jonas has well outlined the process of us getting here. But what I want to do is just refresh your minds for us to be on the same page and remind ourselves how these three amazing innovators got to this space. Let's have a look at the highlights reel. Hi there, and welcome to the 2020 BCX Employee Digital Innovation Awards. The selected finalists have pitched their ideas to the judges in the hope, of course, to impress and take top spot in this year's competition. But before we go any further, let's meet our judges. Hi there, judges. Thank you for joining us today. Before we show our viewers the pictures, what I want to do is just catch up with you and find out what your expectations were and what our contestants had to do to impress you. Okay, judges, what do you expect from this year's competition?
What I'm expecting from this year's Digital Warriors is innovative ideas to solve a very common problem in distributed digital identity.
I expect a solution that has been carefully thought through, considering situations that we are living in and considering that we are now moving into the fourth or fifth industrial revolution.
I expect a lot of the teams to come with, energy, new ideas in the context of not just COVID.
Those are quite high standards to meet. So tell me, what does innovation mean to you?
Trying to really come up with a very short and succinct answer is really quite difficult, but innovation has to be that, short, succinct, in order to actually solve a current business problem.
For me, an innovative idea is an idea that's well thought out, an idea that's articulated in the various aspects of saving money, making money, or servicing our customers.
Innovation is the ability to think out the box. It's the ability to be creative. Innovation is all about looking at a problem through a different angle.
With that being said, how has the space of innovation changed in 2020?
Innovation has become a necessity for BCX during 2020 to be relevant and respond to what is happening around the world.
This year, the entire process happened remotely. The contestants and judges met online, the contestants pitched their ideas, the judges of course scrutinized each and every presentation in order for us to have our winning innovation. Let's have a look at how everything played out.
I think it's going to be tough. There's a lot of money up for grabs. I think it's tough competition.
I got my secret weapon. This is the secret sauce. It works every time in South Africa.
I am definitely nervous about the pitch, but in the same sense I'm also a little bit relaxed, purely because I've done a lot of research and I've done a lot of preparation for this pitch.
Welcome to the Digital Warriors.
Congratulations for having reached this particular stage. As you know, you're one of 3 key contestants.
Just remember that you've got about 7 minutes.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your time today. My name is Yawa Ibo, and I'll be presenting BCX KYC. It's a collaboration in security and identification and verification solution brought to you by me.
Welcome. Today I'm going to be taking you through the decentralized identity platform concept. So, did you know your data is being sold, but you're not seeing a cent?
Both these challenges can be solved through my suggested solution, the BCX Identity Trust Family.
Where do we collect the revenue? Is it individuals or is it just around enterprises that actually generate that revenue?
One is from individual consumers, and that's only if they choose the monetized app, which gives them certain benefits that they wouldn't get on the free version.
So I'd like to know, how much will it cost us to implement the solution?
Look at it in relation to the solution and the money it's going to bring. It would be minimal infrastructure cost.
Yeah, maybe if you can just elaborate on the different types of revenue streams.
So once we go in, there'll be revenue from consulting, there'll be revenue from project management, there'll be revenue from training. Then there'll be revenue from hosting and the SaaS model.
I think the judges' reception of the pitch was positive.
My advice to women thinking of entering 2021 is go for it. The sky's the limit.
To quote Muhammad Ali, I am the greatest. I've always known that there's something in the head, and this would, one, make my parents very proud and say, I always knew this guy was not crazy, but beyond his time.
So there you have it. Our digital warriors have done all they could to impress our judges. Now all that's left is for a winner to be crowned. Thank you to everyone who entered the 2020 BCX Employee Digital Warriors. Thank you to our judges, and of course, a big thank you to the BCX team for giving individuals with great ideas a platform and a voice. Until next time, goodbye. Well accustomed to the preface to this morning's event, I'd like to send a big shout out as well to the marketing team who are the custodians of this event, and without them this definitely would not have been possible. But to tell you a little bit more about how we've got to this point and what they had to do to get these amazing innovations and ideas presented to you, now to present to you is Mandisa, who heads up, of course, our marketing division. Mandisa, welcome.
Thank you, Pila.
Thank you so much for putting together, once again, this very unique event. You've done a stellar job, and yeah, we appreciate your efforts.
Thank you, and thanks to the team as well that worked on this.
Fantastic.
So, good morning, BCXers. The world around us is changing more rapidly than ever before. Existing ideas and products and services are under continuous pressure to adapt to the new. Enterprises are required to keep up with the new by reinventing themselves, their services and products. The best way to do this is to ensure that new thoughts and ideas are allowed to flourish, not because it's nice to do, because change is inevitable and it's happening faster than ever before. At BCX, we believe in the power of collective, in the untapped potential of our employees. And this has resulted in the creation of the Innovation Exchange that Jonas spoke to you about earlier, and the first BCX Digital Innovation Awards for employees. The objective of this initiative is to help foster a culture of innovation and the creation of original ideas, so as to add value and provide a better outcome and benefit for our clients, and in turn, their customers. The Digital Innovation Awards Challenge this year is called Decentralized Digital Identity Ecosystem. The problem statement was as follows: how might we solve the issues around managing, maintaining customers and personal data through technology and digital innovation to allow our customers to deliver intuitive and secure customer experience for their customers? And as you heard earlier, an astounding 67 entries were submitted. And I must say, for the first time, for a first event, that is quite commendable. And 24 out of the 67 ideas submitted idea development pack. And of the 24 ideas, 3 were shortlisted to be judged at the Digital Warriors Judging Show to place first, second, and third in the BCX Digital Innovation Awards. The competition was steep, and our judges had a tough job in selecting the top 3 nominees. And I must say, I was glad not to be a judge this time around. To be chosen as part of the top 3 is no small feat. So congratulations and good luck to all 3 nominees who have done us so proud. We are proud to announce this year's winners at the first BCX Digital Innovation Employee Awards. I'll now hand over to Pilar to announce the winners.
Well, you didn't join us this morning to hear hundreds of speeches. It's the last week of December. So let's get to what you are here to see. To our finalists, welcome and congratulations for making it this far. But before I get into the first winner, as they are all, I'd like to just recap on what third place in this year's competition will get you. Just a reminder that third place in this year's competition gets you 5,000 Rand as well as a business in a box, which includes an Acer Aspire A315 laptop, a mouse, a printer, a laptop bag, as well as a Microsoft Office suite. Well, as I know, this morning is definitely not about me, but I have to say this is a dream come true, opening gold envelopes and announcing winners. So I'm very excited. So let's get straight into it. In third place in this year's BCX Employee Digital Innovation Awards, we have Yao Aivo.
Congratulations.
Well done.
Well done. Here's your check. All right, thank you.
Third place in this year's competition will take home 5,000 Rand, as well as a business in a box, which includes an Acer Aspire A315 laptop, a mouse, a printer, a laptop bag, as well as a Microsoft Office suite. Just a reminder that third place in this year's competition will take home. All right, so that's one winner down, and we are down to the final two. Okay, so let's see once again.
We should be having a drum roll now. Eh?
Yeah, we should, because this is it. Winners, are you ready? In second place for this year's competition, we have Melvin Reynolds.
Congratulations, Melvin.
Thanks a lot.
Well done, Melvin.
Thank you.
There you go. Oh, okay.
10,000 Rand, as well as a business in a box, which includes an Ace. Just a reminder that second place in this year's competition will take home 10,000 Rand, as well as a business in a box, which includes an Acer Aspire A315 laptop, a mouse, a printer, a laptop bag, as well as a Microsoft Office suite. Well then, in first place,
obvious.
For this year's competition, we have we have Megan Lowe. Megan.
Congratulations, Megan. Well done.
Well done, Megan.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Well deserved.
How does it feel to be the first winner?
Wow, I can't believe it. I can't believe that I've won. I can only say it's by God's grace that I got here. So thank you very much for the opportunity.
Well, we appreciate you sharing your ideas and your innovation with us. And that goes about and wraps up the winners for this year's competition. Thank you so much once again to all the finalists. Thank you, of course, for tuning in. And we hope that next year we're going to make it bigger and better with more ideas. And hopefully you too can be on the winners' podium.
But before we wrap up, Pila, I'd like to say a few words, if you don't mind. So congratulations to the top 3 innovators in BCX. As I indicated, it was a close call between all 3. But as you know, there's only one winner. All of their ideas have demonstrated the potential that we have at BCX and our ability to harness great ideas and to make collective difference in our clients' society and, of course, BCX. I'm especially thrilled by the winner today. As an advocate of women in technology, Megan has demonstrated to all BCX women what is possible. We live in a world where social media and technology are removing the lines of gender parity in the ICT environment and across industries. We still have a long way to go. However, at BCX, we promote an environment of diversity and inclusiveness, encouraging all employees to utilize their potential to make a difference to our company and to the industry, and of course, our broader communities. So Megan, congratulations
Thank you.
For winning the title of BCX Innovator of the Year for 2020, and in so doing, you've encouraging other BCX colleagues, especially our female colleagues, to forward their ideas that can make a difference. I look forward to seeing more of our female colleagues, and I'm hoping that you will encourage them for next year. And colleagues, thank you all who have participated in the challenge this year. And to you for taking time of attending the event. I hope it has been a wonderful experience for you. And I look forward to next year's challenge and to see how your potential can make a difference. Thank you, and congratulations once again.
Thank you very much.
Well, thank you so much. That wraps it up for this year. We appreciate you for joining. Thank you to the finalists. Thank you to everyone. Cheers. Bye-bye. The winner of this year's competition will take home 60,000 Rand, as well as a business in a box, which includes an Acer Aspire A315 laptop, a mouse, a printer, a laptop bag, as well as the Microsoft Office suite. Welcome to the BCX Employee Digital Innovation Awards. 6,900 employees were invited to solve the 2020 BCX Innovation Challenge. Many submitted innovative ideas, but there can only be one winner. Watch as these top innovators take on 8 judges to win first place in the 2020 BCX Employee Digital Innovation Award.